Hello everyone, a very good day to you wherever you are, and I hope you've had a very fabulous weekend. If you have visited my channel in the past and you're here today, I would like to say a very big thank you for your continued support and encouragement visiting my channel and sharing my thoughts with me. As usual, my name is Hawajidari and thank you for dropping by at my honest discussions. Today, I would like to talk about something that is very important and yet extremely overlooked: body confidence. This thought was inspired by a video of one of my friends that I watched on YouTube the other week, where she talked about her experience and that of other women experiences as ladies with very big busts. On a general level, ladies, no matter how endowed or not endowed, as what people might think, always have challenges in a society like ours. The reason is because a lot of men have been raised and brought up to believe women are imperfect, or women are subject to their approval, or women's bodies are not enough. But the truth is, women are perfect the way they've been created. God created all of us perfectly in His own perfection, not in our own perfection. Whatever a woman is endowed with or not endowed with, she didn't choose that. She didn't opt to be that way. She didn't desire to be that way. She just has to learn to live with how she is and love how she is. I believe that the least anyone can do to any woman in their life is to love them the way they are and encourage them to love themselves the way they are. About 2 years ago or so, I read about a certain lady in Abuja who was extremely beautiful in my eyes, but who died as a result of a failed plastic surgery. I think it is very unfortunate that women are pressured to undergo certain artificial body modifications just to feel confident in their own skin. It's rather very pathetic. My friend's video talked about how heavily breasted women are being sexualized, how they are being judged and condemned and all that. And it reminded me of my own experience as a woman with very moderate bosoms, with very moderate breasts. I mean, even my ex-husband body shamed me because I am not heavily busted. And I have had to live my entire life with that kind of lack of body confidence due to a lot of things, one of which is my very small breast. And trust me, it is not a place, a mental space that anyone should be in. And I understand that majority of the reason why women feel this way is because the men in their lives shame them, or even women in their lives shames them, their family, their friends, and it is quite unfortunate. No one should shame anybody for any part of their bodies. We didn't choose what we have. We have to learn to live with what we have and love what we have. And I think the least we can do to ourselves and each other is to encourage each other to accept and embrace ourselves the way we are. We are all created beautifully and wonderfully in God's own perfection, not our own perfection. No one has the right to body shame anyone. I have lived with so much body shaming in my life, from my hair to my breast to my tiny waist to my tiny structure, and I see a lot of young women going through the same cycle. Come on guys, we have to cut it out. We have to cut it out. No woman is ugly, and no man is ugly as well. We, all of us, men and women, are created perfectly in God's image. God created us the way He wanted to see us, and He created us perfectly. We do not have the right to condemn anyone based on the way they look. We do not have the right to cross anyone out based on the way they look. because they didn't choose that. They were created that way. We have to help them understand and accept themselves and love themselves the way they are. As a small-breasted woman, I know there are a lot of men that say they prefer heavily busted women. Yes, of course, there are heavily busted women, and I know they get shamed by other men too. So you see, it's just such a huge paradox. Heavily breasted women are shamed and are condemned and are sexualized, and small breasted women are shamed and condemned and are sexualized. Come on. We have to cut this out. We have to be better. We have to do better, and we have to act better, especially towards ourselves as individuals and towards each other. And I would want to say to a large extent that this call is more to men. You have to do better. Women are not created for your validation or your condemnation or your judgment. We are not created for that. We created as allies to you, as partners to you, not as subordinates or someone you will subjugate. Even though I know that has been the way it's always been for decades or maybe centuries, but it is not God's plan. We all equal, we all valuable, we all important, we all enough. Well, I do hope that this honest discussion I have had today on this channel will in some certain way help someone to understand better, to love themselves better, to accept themselves better, and to do better generally in the way they relate with other people, with each other, and especially with themselves. Thank you very much for dropping by. I really do appreciate. I don't take it for granted. And this is me trying to, have honest discussions on YouTube more regularly than I used to, in the hope that we can get to build a cohesive community where we will share and rub ideas and benefit from each other in terms of our interpersonal relationships. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. And if you have, I would like to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and also, of course, urge you to share the word. If this resonates with you, I hope you share and spread the gospel. Tell your friends and your families and people around you that you're enough, because trust me, you are just the way you are. Have a wonderful day, and of course, I wish you a very successful week ahead. See you next time. Bye.